Welcome to JP Alloys. Now, we use these guys to refurb our wheels on the show, and I've got to know them, well, every single one of these guys as friends. So I've decided to make a little video to show you behind the scenes of this place exactly what happens to every single wheel that comes in and out of the doors here at JP Alloys. This is Pete, and he is the boss here. He's going to take us through the whole process. So this is the first stage. This is stage one, which is the strip down, Pete, right?
Yep.
What's actually happening? It looks like a tyre's coming off. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it?
No. We're removing the tyre from the wheel now. We're obviously checking for any damage to that tyre, any chunks or any punctures or wires showing through. Obviously the wheels had some kind of impact, so
right.
Let's check that tyre as
Yeah,
well.
of course, because it's had a smack, right? So the tyre will bear a lot of the brunt of that, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's basically what we're doing. We're making sure that tyre is safe and sound to be reused again. So once the tyre's removed, we then move the wheel across to our spinning machine across here, which was basically, we can check the trues of the wheel. We'll also check the back of the wheel for any cracks or any bits that might need a weld.
This is the safety check then, this is safety.
It's the part where we actually make sure that the wheel is sound and worthy for road use again.
Right, this is part two. This is alloy wheel straightening. I didn't even know you did this.
Yeah, we do. It's all
Keep you all proud. So what's happening?
Now, basically what he's doing now is mounting the wheel onto the machine, which is basically now we're going to set this up. He will then spin the wheel. You will be able to physically see the actual flat spot in the back of the wheel, and that's the area we're going to be working on to re-straighten.
So this happens when you hit a curb real hard. So if you do that and you bend your alloy, there is a certain degree of correction that you guys can do here.
The pointer gives us the actual sort of outside diameter where the wheel should be. We'll then mark that area, and then we'll find the drop and then go back to where it brings us back level again.
Okay, so you're looking for a flat spot in the wheel like that. So the wheel's now marked out, so the yellow marks denote the actual flat spot in the alloy where it's been flattened.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so what's he doing now?
We're using this ram now. We can actually, with the heat, we can actually then push the actual flat spot out of the wheel.
So that is so that ram there is going inside the wheel. You can see it rising. So can you give that a little spin? No way, and it's perfect. So that alloy wheel was scrap, and it's now true and roadworthy again.
That's right.
Right, this next process is the wheel preparation. This is what, Pete?
Yeah, this is basically a wheel that's not going to be diamond cut. It's basically a wheel that's just going to be powder coated back to a normal silver or whatever colour finish. So obviously we have to remove the curb damage that's on here. By doing so, that then smooths all the area around here, so we can actually then get that sanded down back to the profile of the actual wheel.
So Nathan here is actually just using a pretty coarse file, running round the whole wheel to take it to the lowest points. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just to get down to the lowest level of the damage, and obviously just feathering that damage out and just blending it back into the actual edge of the rim there.
Nathan, 2 seconds. Let me just have a look at this. So you can see here the curb marks, and what he's doing, he's working his way around, rotating the wheel. Is it a case of then you just sand down to or file down to the lowest point until you get to a bit of good wheel?
It's exactly that. We just take out obviously all this damage here, which is obviously caused by the curbing, and when we just blend that back into the wheel, so it actually becomes totally uniform all the way around. I
never realised it was so labour intensive. I never realised there were so many man hours. You know, actually, it's full on heavy handwork, all this, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you can have technology all throughout what we do, but there's still a need for that actual human eye and that human touch to get that absolutely sort of bob-on finish. You know.
Talking of technology, can we look at that thing?
Yep.
Let's do some technology. Now, I love this machine. This is the shot blasting side of JP Alloys. And this machine here, I mean, I should hate it because I used to be a shot blaster in Sheffield. But I love it because, in effect, it doesn't need humans to... Well, do you turn it on and shut the door, right?
That's pretty much, it's a single man operation now. It's just literally pressing a button, loading the machine, and that's it now.
Making sure the door's shut.
Well, obviously,
you've got to do that. Yeah. Okay. Right, so all that happens in here, this is very simple what happens. In fact, can we do that wheel?
Yeah, we can do this one, yeah.
Right, so this thing works, it has 2 turbines there. Is that, what are they called?
They're basically, well, they're just basically that. They are turbines.
Right. You can see this stuff here, look. That is stainless steel. So it comes firing out of these two turbines at the back.
Yep.
This platen here rotates
Okay.
and just fires the wheels every single angle possible with that shot. Come on, let's shut the door and do this wheel. Let's do this wheel and let's see what it looks like. So the machine is now on. We have a 3-minute wait, and I've just noticed the sign on here. That basically means if you're in there when it's on, it's going to be really slippery and you'll come out dead. 3 minutes up. Can we have a look? I want to see this. I want one of these machines myself. That old Nadger of a wheel now looks pretty much fit. I'd stick that on my car like that. Right.
Super clean.
Okay, right. Next. Right, this is the bit that I wanted to see. So this is the powder coating.
Yeah, this is where we actually apply the powder primer to the wheel. This is what completely envelopes it.
This is one hell of a machine. Look at it, it's just like some sort of fairground ride running round.
Obviously when we're diamond cutting these wheels, it will take that surface area away from that. But this is like almost envelopes the wheel. It's electrostatically charged. So it basically attracts the powder to the wheel.
So like magnets, positive, negative attract.
Yeah, pretty.
So can you only do a couple of colours? Say I came to you and I said I want my wheels to be exactly the same colour as the car body. Could you do that?
We do all various different kinds of colour. We've got up to sort of 6,000 different colours, depending on what you want really.
So Jack has now powder coated that wheel. It's nice shiny black. You can see it disappearing off there to cool down. Is it now done?
That particular wheel is going to be diamond coated, but some wheels would be just done and finished in that gloss finish, and then that would be the completed wheel.
Okay.
That's only when they're going to get coated all over, and that's that particular style of wheel. But this one, like I say, is going to be diamond coated.
And it's that over there.
That's over there, our CNC.
This is my favourite part of the whole factory. This is the diamond cutting that happens right here at JP's, and they've got 3 of these machines. Luke here, what's Luke doing at the moment, Pete?
Luke's just setting the machine up, ready to start cutting the wheel.
So when you say diamond cutting, where's the diamond and what's it cutting?
The end tool on the tip is basically made of like a crushed diamond. That's where the term diamond cutting comes from, because of the tip. Basically that's moving into the wheel and it's cutting the surface paint area away now. And that, obviously once that hits the metal, it starts giving you a super shiny sort of metal finish.
So how much is it actually cutting off the face of the wheel?
It's taking sort of very little amounts. I mean, we probably take the maximum about 1 millimetre off the actual surface of the wheel, but it can cut at like sort of 0.05, which is like super thin.
This one's ready now, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is stunning. A freshly cut, diamond cut wheel, right?
That's it.
And you can see exactly what it's done. So it's skimmed the black off the front.
Yeah, it's just exposed all the actual metal of the wheel now and just put a super shiny face on it.
Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Look how, you're like a proud dad, and I understand why. They are absolutely stunning, and a wide variety of wheels here. All the way from, I mean, you've got a diamond cut wheel here on the end, which has been painted grey. Also, you've got a rim cut round that. What is that wheel there, the black one?
Oh, that's off one of the new Audi models, so it's quite a recent wheel, that is.
The rim around the outside actually looks like it's sort of recessed into the outer edge of the wheel.
Yeah, it's a very simple cut, but it's quite tricky to get
Yeah,
to get it absolutely right.
You're an artist. That's what happens here. It's art, isn't it? They actually look better in quality than when they come out of a factory of the manufacturers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're applying more products, the gloss levels are a lot higher, the protection's a lot more durable.
Just give me a yes.
Yep.
Yes, okay, fair enough. I mean, the diamond cut, the high gloss black, diamond cut face, the silver powder coated standard wheel, and that orange thing on the end, which looks like it's been made of glass. This has been a behind the scenes tour of JP Alloys, and what a stunning visit as well. Right, I love you, Pete. Thanks for watching.